Psalm 111, verse 2. Great are the works of the Lord, studied by all who delight in them. If you think the Lord and his word are powerful and great, which they are, I believe, then that means you will study the word, right? If you believe that God is a beautiful God and worth serving, that means you would want to learn more about him. So the question then becomes, how do you learn more about God? The Bible. The Bible is always going to be the answer, right? This is where you learn about his character, his attributes, what he's like, what he's not like, right? So if you have a genuine interest in God, that what I'm saying to you is registering because you agree, right? If you love someone or love something, you're going to study it. So if you're a car guy or a car girl, you study cars. You learn about the suspension, you learn about different brake lines, what type of tires, the fitment, etc. Because you have a genuine interest. So it's natural. It doesn't feel forced, right? So if you're a Christian, you should have a natural instinct, a natural desire to want to gravitate towards the Bible, because this is where you learn about God. Because we could talk a big talk. We could say, oh yeah, I love God. God is number one in my life, but your actions will prove otherwise, right? How can you claim to love God, but you don't make an actual interest in learning about him? Right? And I know this looks different for everybody, because not everybody in the world has access to the Bible. Some people are the only Christian in their town or village, so this may be applied differently geographically, but generally speaking, I think we all have access to the Bible, right? And this may be a tough pill for people to swallow, because sometimes we're coddled in our sin. Nobody wants to tell us the truth. But if you're really going to follow Christ, and if you really want to learn how great the Lord is, then you have to study his word. I'll read it one more time. Great are the works of the Lord, studied by all who delight in them.